guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I get to use another holiday palette. I know this came out as like part of their holiday release, but I know they also have another line for their holiday released palettes. But this is a sister palette to an original one that they came out with. So today I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater Nightfall palette. I believe the first one is the Dark Matter palette, and this is the second one. So this is the sister palette to that first one. You do get a very nice, hold on, large mirror inside, but I'm going to cover it up so I can show you because you'll get all that reflection. But here is the palette. There's a nice mixture of some warm tones, cool tones, pops of color. You guys know me and obviously know that these colors here, these blues, are what drew me in. I did get this palette a couple months ago. I think I got this back in October when I did a palette haul. I think my video, I cannot remember. I really can't. I'll link it like up here or link it below. It'd be even easier. I'm pretty sure it was like just a haul video and like some extras, and then I showed you guys what I had purchased, and I know I got it on sale. And again, it was like really early on, and I was like, oh, it was around like Halloween, and I was like, oh, everybody's doing like Halloween looks and like whatever. I was like, it's just not an appropriate time to do it, and I was like, I'll wait till closer to the holidays. And oh my gosh, here we are. Christmas is in like a week. I don't know where the time has gone, but it is like surely escaping me very quickly. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do and so little time. So anyway, I'm super excited to finally get to use this today to see how it is. It is on sale. I'm pretty sure it's on Ulta for $26. It's on Tarte's website for $36 right now. Originally, I believe it was $52. So I did not pay full price for this. I do not think that I am ever going to ever pay full price for any type of makeup brand like this, like Tarte or Too Faced. I don't even really purchase much of their stuff anymore. I think I do have the Too Faced Italian Spritz. Well, I don't even know what was the latest one they came out with. That maple pancake nonsense. I don't know. They came out with some other things, but I just certainly would not pay full price for those. I wouldn't pay full price for Tarte any longer. This is like a brand I used way back in the day. Like way back in the day. I mean, we're talking like 2011, 12, 13ish, like back in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'd get like all the holiday releases. I love that and Too Faced when they would do like their whole like, when they would do like their backdrops and have like all the what's the word, like the packaging was like really done up. That was so much fun. But I don't know, I've just gotten away from that kind of stuff, and I don't know, some of the brands have gotten a little weird. But anyway, so here is another look at the palette. Like I said, I would not pay full price for this. You can get it on sale. There's always a sale. There's no reason to not be able to like wait a little bit and save a little bit of money. So anyhow, if you want to see what I do with this palette and see how this palette does, then just keep watching. So per usual, my face is already done. I'm playing with my lighting. I got new lights, and you can dim them and do all kinds of things, but I'm playing around with them, so if the lighting gets all jacked up, I do apologize. I have gone back to just putting concealer on my eyes and then setting that. I'm not using the P. Louise base today. So let's see. I do like the packaging. Like, it's nice. It's you can feel it, like it's raised, like the little you know, cheetah marks or whatever. Like, they're raised up from the palette, so you can feel the difference between that, but it's still like smooth. And I do like the sleekness of their palette. I did enjoy their holiday palettes last year as well. The Gilded palette and the Glamour palette, the Amazonian clay palettes. And you know what? I do recall that I did really like these, and I did not declutter them, so I must have liked them. So this is the Glamour palette, and this is the Gilded palette. So I did enjoy those. So I think just because I had seen it on sale, I was like, oh, why not? Let's go ahead and get it. Like, I've been doing a lot of halo eyes lately, so I don't know. Let's just dig in and see what happens. I'm going to start with this color up here called Sly. It's like a light nude color. It is fairly soft, so just be aware so you don't get it into other shadows. I'm going to take that on this Morphe E30 brush, just a fluffy brush. I'm going to go ahead and dust that all over as my transition shade. It is really light. I'm not really seeing much of anything, so let's see. I think I'll go down here into Paws Off. It's like a little bit darker than that initial color I used. Yeah, so there we go. It's just a nice light transition shade. I mean, not much different. I think I'm going to play with some of these champagnes and some of the gold. I am going to do a blue, so I think I want to go in some of these lighter colors. So I think, I don't know if I want to jump right in with that gold though. Why not? I think I'm going to go in with Minx. It's like this deeper yellowish gold. I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe M124 brush. Ooh. So these are textured, so they have like an imprint in them for that design. And just be careful when you dig into that chunky imprinted design because it like crumbles and makes a bit of a mess. So I'm going to put that here in the center. That's like really gold. It's pretty. Not close enough. I'm gonna pick some of that up and I'm gonna get it wet with my Morphe Luminous setting spray, and this is still available. I did look on Ulta the other day and I was like, oh, it is still available. I believe it's part of their permanent lineup for their setting sprays. It is actually applying pretty nice. It is a really pretty gold color. I'm going to clean that brush off, and now I'm going to go over here to Desirable, which is another gold color. You can see the difference between this one and that one. It's just a bit lighter. It's still gold, it's just not as yellow. I don't know, that might be too close to this one, but let's see. Oh, I bet that'd be really pretty as like a topper shade. I'm gonna pick a little bit more up. I'm gonna get it wet. Bring it into this inner corner. I don't know, once they're on the eye, they look super similar. I can see a bit of difference because I have my face all up in the mirror. Again, like I said, this one is more of like that deep golden. It's got more yellow to it. I'm gonna wet that just because I'm trying to get a nicer blend between the two. But they are similar. But they're both applying really nice and they're really pretty. Alright, let's leave that like that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that brush off. Let's clean that off. And then I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M506 brush. Small tapered brush. And I'm gonna pick up this color Tease. It's a very deep chocolatey brown. And I'm gonna bring that out here, this outer corner, and then work it into the crease, the tip of the brush. And I'm gonna fan that out just a little bit out here. Just to get the shape of the outer eye that I want. That is a really pretty deep chocolate brown and it's applying really nice. And then I'm going to go back in with that first brush I used, that Morphe E30 brush. And I'm gonna tip my head back and I'm just gonna soften that edge. Blend it out a bit. And I'm gonna pick up that prior brush, that Morphe M124 brush. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that color I used in the center, that minx color that's in the center. Tap that off, and I'm gonna apply a little bit out here where that brown meets up with this gold. Get a better blend, get a little bit of that shimmer into that brown. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up this Alamar brush. It's a flat definer brush. I'm gonna stick it right into this tease color. Oh, come on, camera, pick up. And I'm just gonna jiggle it just to get that color picked up. Tap it off. And then I'm gonna bring this darker color down on the lower lash line. Not on the waterline, but I'm bringing it down to this lower lash line. 2/3 of the way in, like that. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that transition shade I used. I'm gonna look down to open up the eye area, and I'm gonna use this brush to diffuse that color, that dark color, and blend it out. I think what I want to do is I want to go in with the color Nightfall down here, because I want to see what it looks like. And I'm going to pick that up on this Beauty Bay on point brush. I'm going to bring that into here. Oh, that's really dark. I'm gonna clean that up just a little bit because I went in a little heavy right here in the inner corner, not realizing, and then my chair had gone down, kind of messed me up. I'm gonna pick up that Nightfall color and I'm gonna get it wet. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take it all the way over. I don't know why I was thinking this wasn't going to be so dark. I think I was thinking it was going to come off lighter than what it looks like in the pan. No big deal. So I'm just going over where I'd already put that brown. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm going to have it like that. I don't know why I would have thought that was going to be lighter. It's called Nightfall. I think the whole idea is it's supposed to be like this charcoaly black color. And then I'm going to go back in with that first brush I used, and I'm just going to tip my head down and blend that out. I'm going to pick up that Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to pick up more of that color Desirable that's on the inner corner already. I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to start up here where I have a majority of the color, and I'm going to bring it down into the inner corner and then a little bit over this Nightfall color. Because like I had said, I think it'd be a nice topper shade, so I'm just going to take the tip of the brush, bring it in a bit. Wanted to get a better blend, diffuse that color a little, and then make the look more cohesive. There is so much shimmer and sparkle. I don't know if you can see, I did get a lot of fallout down here from these golds. Again, always do your makeup last. I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't bother me right now. If I was going somewhere, I would try to do my makeup last. I think that's really pretty. So I think I'm gonna leave that like that for now. Let me just tap here a little bit with this brown. Bring it in a little more. I'm gonna bring a little bit of this brown, and I didn't add any additional product. I'm just bringing it down into this outer portion just to get a little bit of that brown there to make it look a little more cohesive. So I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the other eye. I think I'm gonna go in with this color Catnap. It's like a lighter beige with a little bit of like rosiness to it is what it looks like. That's the best I could describe that. So I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe E13 brush. Go ahead and apply that all over. That's nice for a transition shade. I feel like these lights, I hope they're not making me too like yellow. But it's just a nice soft, it pulls more of like the pinky undertone. It's nice, I like it. What do I want to do? I think I really want to see what this mysterious color looks like, but then I'm not sure if I want to go in with Wild or 9 Lives. So I've got this mysterious color here, and then there's this color Wild, and then there's this color 9 Lives, which is a nice like minty blue. So I think I'm gonna go in with Mysterious first. And I'm gonna pick that up on another Morphe M124 brush. Tap it off. I'm gonna put that on the center. Like, it's applying, I'm getting a little bit, but I don't want to be here forever trying to do this. So I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna get it wet. So I'm gonna have my head tipped back so I can open up this upper part of my lid here without all the creasing, so I can apply this color a bit higher again because I have hooded eyes. That is really pretty. You know I love my blues. I love my blues. So I think what I want to do is I'm actually going to go in with 9 Lives. It's a lot darker than what it's looking on the viewfinder there, so I hope it comes out looking like that. I'm going to clean off that same brush, I think. I'm just going to go into 9 Lives. That's what it looks like. Tap it off. And I'm going to put it on the inner corner. I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to put it over top where that prior color and it meet up to get a nice blend. I'm going to connect them in this upper part of the eye. I'm going to wipe that brush off and I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more of that mysterious color, that deeper blue, and then dab over where they meet up. And I think I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that 9 Lives. I do wish this color had a little more shimmer to it. I'm going to pick up this Morphe M506 brush. Just another small tapered brush. I'm going to go into After Dark, this really deep navy blue color. And I'm going to put that on this outer part of the eye. There's some inconsistency with these Morphe brushes that I ordered. I feel like this M506 brush isn't as dense and it's a bit wider. It's a nice deep blue. It does look a little patchy. I'm having a hard time getting it to like pick up right here in that crease. I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that prior Morphe M124 brush. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more of this center color. Tap that off and I'm going to bring it over into where this outer corner color is to get a nice blend. And I just really like this center color. Pick up a little bit more. I really like the lighter blue shimmer that's in it. Little sparkles. Like that. That is so pretty. So I think what I want to do is take this color Wild right here. This mid-tone blue. And I'm going to pick that up on this Moda Filbert brush. I'm going to pick that color up. Tap it off. And I'm actually going to put that color down here. under this lower lash line. That applied really nice with this brush. I actually didn't think it was going to. Look at that. I just surprised myself, and I'm gonna bring it up. Get that hair on my face. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up and get it wet. Pick up a little bit more of that mysterious color, bring it here. Wipe that off. I'm actually going to use that same brush and pick up a little bit of After Dark and fill in this spot right here. Like that. It's like I made a little wing with the blue. I don't know. And then I want to pick up ColourPop L1 brush. It's just a small tapered brush. And I want to go into this Intrigue color here. It's a nice champagne color. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Or so I thought. It cracks me up when I do that. Okay, so let's pick this up. I'm going to get it wet. That is a lot darker than I would have thought. I was expecting that to be a lot lighter, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up this color Fascinate up here. I'm going to get it wet. There we go. I'm going to put it like that on that inner corner just to open it up a bit. Bring a little bit into this blue. I've got so much gold all over my face over here. I don't really feel like I see any blue here. I'm going to take that first brush I used, that Morphe E13 brush. I'm just going to do a once over this upper part. Kind of diffuse the color a little bit. If I needed to, I could go back into that catnap color and just go around the edge. And I'm kind of putting it on and dragging that color up just to blend them a little bit. I'm going to look down. I'm going to do the same thing down here. Like that, just to get everything nice and soft. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to go ahead and hop off, finish up this look, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover one eye so then you can see the blue eye with just the lips. And then I'll go ahead and switch. So there it is. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out and we can talk about it. So I went ahead and used this LA Girl Shockwave neon eyeliner in electric in the waterline here. I really like it. I love these eyeliners. I can't say enough good things about them. I got them when they were on sale. Ulta, they were like $4.99, buy two get one free. So I purchased quite a few of them. I really like them. They stay in place and I really like the color selection. I went ahead and used this Japonesque eyeliner. That's what it's supposed to look like. So there it is there. Ugh, it's so tiny. it's hard to see the tip of it, so I went ahead and used that in the waterline here just to kind of bring those gold tones down into the waterline. I went ahead and used my They're Real Extreme Precision Liner by Benefit. It's black. I just went ahead and used that on both eyes, brought it in a little bit, a little further like a cat eye, you know, just went with the theme of the palette. And then I don't know, I think all my nude lip liners have ended up in my purse. So this is the lip liner or lip pencil by Mellow, and this is Harper. So it's just like a nude brown. And then I went ahead and used my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick in 32 NP Susana. Oh, Susanna. Anyway, and then I just went ahead and used my, which one is this? The Roller Lash by Benefit. I had it right here. I was like, I'm just going to do this. I didn't put on lashes. It is like pouring outside. It looks like it's like midnight. It's dark. It's nasty. And it's not. It's only like 3:30 in the afternoon, maybe 4 o'clock. But I was like, I just don't feel like dealing with lashes. Put on any lashes you want, obviously. I probably wouldn't, if I was going to put on lashes, I probably wouldn't put on something very large because I don't want to take away from the eye look. So I'd probably put on something kind of small just so you could still see the eye look. I actually really like it. I really like how they both turned out, honestly. I do have a lot of fallout here, and I think that was from that inner corner gold color. The desirable color, it's got a lot of like gold flecks in it. It's probably not going to do it even if I swatch it. So here it is. That's what it looks like on my hand, but I think I got a lot of my fallout from that because, like I said, I think it would be a really pretty topper color just because it seems to have a lot of like the loose, I don't want to say glittery, but like the flecks that they put in there. Would that be glitter? I don't know. It's not like big and chunky. It's kind of like really fine, like shimmery specks all throughout it. I really like it. But again, I got a lot of that all over my face, so do your makeup last. I'm really not going to sit here and go on and on. I don't have a whole lot to say about the palette, but honestly, everything applied really nice. Again, it has surprised me. It surprised me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the color payoff. Now, that first color I used really didn't show up on me at all. But again, it's more towards my skin tone, and that's just, you know, that's just the nature of being a lighter skin tone. You know what I mean? Some of these lighter colors are just gonna blend in with my skin tone. If you're fairer than I am, you'll probably be able to see that. If you're darker than I am, you're gonna be able to see that. It's just my skin tone is more in line with that color. So that's really not that big of a deal. Like, it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? There are a lot of other colors in here. I really like how everything applied. It actually turned out really nice. I did say that I wish this color here, this 9 Lives color, I don't know why it looks so washed out. I think, again, I'm playing with my lighting, so I hope it's not too crappy during the video, but this color here, the 9 Lives that I did put on the inner third of my lid, I wish it had more of a shimmery effect to it because it really is pretty, but it's almost like it's supposed to be a metallic color. I wonder what it says online, but it's like not. It's like a flat color. Let's see. I feel like Ulta tells you what the colors are. It does. Oh, it just says aquamarine luster. So whatever that's supposed to mean. I might, you know what, honestly, I didn't use my finger for any of these colors to apply them. So I wonder, doing a swatch right there. See, it's just kind of like it's really soft. It's buttery and it blends out, but it's not what I'm looking for in that kind of color. I just wish it had more shimmer to it. That's it. Like if they'd have put some kind of something to it, kind of made it more dimensional. Like this color here, I really like that color. I like the difference in the blues because it's like a really deep blue undertone, but then it has those lighter blue shimmers in it. Anyway, it worked. Oh, I lied. I do have fallout right here. I did not catch that. That is a bit. I did go in after I put on my liner. I sloppily went in, picked some up, and was like, oh, let me just diffuse that a little bit to blend out the liner, and I bet that's when I did it because I wasn't paying attention. So, to get fallout from that, that's my own damn fault for not paying attention. So now I've got some blue there. Blue is hard to get off, especially when you have your face makeup done. So again, don't do as I do. Do your face makeup last. So anyway, I really like how everything applied. I've said that like 6 times now. So hopefully you get the point. These colors are similar to each other, but again, I didn't need to use them together. I just wanted to see what they look like together because I tend to do that with a lot of looks. Is I'll do like that deeper tone or that mid-tone and then go with the lighter tone on the inner corner because I like that gradient effect. They look super similar to each other in the pan, and putting them on, I don't even know. Let's see. If I was to pick them both up, that's what they look like on my fingers. So this one is darker and this one is lighter. So I was hoping that they were going to look like that. But once I got them on my eye and got them closer together, they just look more like, see how this one's a lot deeper? That deeper yellow gold. And then this one's like that lighter. So I don't think they came out like that on my eye. I mean, it might look a little different when I'm editing this, but I don't think there's too much there. Otherwise, I think if you like Tarte, if you like this Amazonian clay formula, then you're probably going to like this palette. I do think there's a lot of options in this palette, especially if you're gonna do, you don't need to do all of this. Nobody ever needs to do all of this. You could always just do a matte and then do a wash of one of the shimmers over your eye. Keep it really super simple, you know, especially just during the day. You do not need to be so extra. I'm extra on here. I feel like I'm extra because I like to do that. I like to use a lot of colors. I like to see what it's going to come out like. But if I was going to use this for work, I'd probably just use something light, one of the mattes, and then go over top with a complementary like shimmer metallic, one of those. And it's be super simple, super easy. But, you know, again, if you were looking at this, hopefully this video helped you decide whether you wanted to take the plunge and get it. Or if you're like, not really for me, then hopefully, you know, it's saving you some money. You can get it on sale. I suggest getting it on sale. Ulta has quite a few coupons out right now, so it is on sale with them. It's $26. It's more expensive with Tarte, but I think it's like $36, so it's $10 more with them. But Ulta, you can use your coupons, and if you have points, you can use your points towards it too. So I don't know, that would always be my suggestion. Save some money. So anyway, if you have this palette and you love it, let me know. If you have this palette and you hate it, let me know that too. Let's talk about it. Let me know. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for subscribing and watching. If I don't get another one up before the holidays, I wish all of you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you may celebrate. I just hope for the best for you and your family and that you enjoy the time together. So, all right, I appreciate you guys, and enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.